The World Darts Championship, Night 10, the high-octane scoring and finishing of Rockstar, or the big power fist-punching of the Ferret. Would we get this snake bite or this one? And would it all lead to some big man drama? And Ricky was rapid and right on, but Michael was mighty and menacing. Explosive arrows today on High Roller Radio. Yes, Sunday night at the Alley Pally, baby. The round of 32 rolls on. Is there anything better? This, the thumbnail from our afternoon recap. The red bit wrecked, and oh boy, did it take a battering. Primarily from Simon Whitlock and those points of his. He lost, by the way, to Christoph Ratajski. Ryan Searle, Dimitri Vandenberg, your other two winners earlier today. The boss, Charlie Gray, keeping tabs on the seeded players sent packing so far. 7 of them. The Wizard, your latest to fall, the 18th seed. Here's what's coming up tonight. 3 more games. Will any of them provide fireworks? Stay tuned. Good afternoon. Tweeted at the Henry Cheel. Subscribe to High Roller Radio, he said. Goodbye. And I love it. Short, simple, and sweet. Perfect in my opinion. Good advice too. And he wasn't done there. You can always count on me, he said, for random High Roller Radio propaganda. And that is priceless. Cheers, my friend. By the way, forgot to tell you about this Boxing Day special. We've hit 2,400 on YouTube. 2,400. Thank you all. Much appreciated. If you haven't subscribed, please do. All right, let's play some darts, and we start with a Rockstar's entrance. Joe Cullen down the runway, then had to slalom through the cheerleaders as he greeted the officials. Oasis blaring, of course, facing Johnny Clayton and ready to rock. He fell behind 2-1, but broke back straight away on double six, and then in the blink of an eye, went 180, 103 out in the 5th leg decider. 6 perfect darts to leave the Ferret backstage thirsty. The Welshman had 2 set darts but wasted them and had to make that long, lonely walk off stage. Cullen kept it rolling in set 2. 2-0 to start, 4 on the trot, and then 2 legs later, he'd wrap it up on the 72 checkout. Double six again, a drink and a look to the heavens. He was large and in charge at 2 sets to nothing. Joe Cullen could actually win a match, which is vital, tweeted Aki Balboa. The Rocky of darts, tongue firmly in cheek. Nice response from the Welshman, though. Return fire to win the 3rd set at love, including 2 breaks of throw. Had 2 ton-plus checkouts as well. This 114, one of them. We got the fist pump. He was on the board. Then tied at 1/4 set. What a shot, Rockstar. The 110 punch-out. 4th ton-plus of the match, and he gave it some. He was throwing for the 5th set. Because the Ferret flipped a switch and turned it on. Back-to-back 180s, then the 82 checkout on tops. You think he liked it? Yes, he did. Gave it the fist punch. Then in the 5th leg decider, wow. Cullen would miss 2 darts for a 3-1 lead. You see his reaction here, just staring blankly at the Aki, and instead it was 2-2. Johnny be good on the celebration. Game on now. Cullen had the darts in a very crucial 5th set, but he was squandering chances. These 3 at double 16 included. Ouch, you just can't do that, and you see it on his face, the anguish. Clayton pounced for the break in 2-1, then consolidated it 3-2, 3 straight sets. Clayton needing a guitar solo. Rockstar found one against the dart, set 6. He won the first 2, then closed it out on double 6. Decisive that was. Cullen took it down at love with 2 breaks of throw, and as Charlie tells us, tied at 3 sets each. We're going all the way, the drama building. Clayton got out quicker with 2 big ton-plus finishes for 2-0. Talk about timing, but look at this. Cullen landed the maximum at 2-1 to help break back on double 16. Wow, 1 leg for all the marbles. He had the darts, and yes, he'd do it. Spectacular fashion, too. With Clayton sitting on 40, he went single 20. Tops, the 100 checkout to win. That was incredible. Game, set, match, a scintillating finish, and he exploded for good reason too. What a shot. Takes down a thriller, 4-3. The pressure of the World Championships with Johnny on a double, he said, to hit a shot like that, I'm proud of myself, and so you should be, sir. That took bottle. No, bottle and glass, said M. Austin. This game had it all, said the sportsman. Incredible. This is Cullen's greatest hit so far. That tweet from Fira Bush, checkmark to that. Rock and roll darts indeed. Gabriel Clemens walking out for a date with Snakebite. Bright lights, big city. Peter Wright has been there before, done that before, and he was getting the party started even with no fans. What a start. Scored an early break in the first set, which he closed out, climbing the ladder nicely on 80. Single, single, double. He liked it, gave it the big roar, and then he was shadow boxing as he left the stage. The German giant, though, took the first two to start the second. Snakebite fought back with some venom. Here's looking at you, Kitty, saying, but there was no shadow boxing this time around because Gaga had the antidote. Double 16 for one apiece and the fist pump. Good tilt thus far. Some big scoring as we check out the view from the opposite side of the stage. Right, wrong in set 3. Fell behind 2-0 thanks to some missed doubles. Down near 20% for the contest. Not good. Even still, he was averaging nearly 103. Not good enough because it was 2-1 on the 83 checkout. Clemens on fire. He took the set at love. Come on, the German giant, screamed Liam Martin. German boss man holding on in there, said Randy, and you gotta love that. The wrestling reference doppelganger. This is also Clemens' dart in the fourth set. Deuces never loses, 2-0, up a break and looking good. Snakebite backstage. Is that a tear or an itch to come back? I guess the latter because, wow, he did storm back. Held first. Then we got the big scream on the 98 checkout. And then in the fifth leg, incredible. The Shanghai on 120. The finger point two, all square, 2 sets apiece. Are you kidding me? With all the momentum now, the Tartan raced out to a 2-0 lead in set 5, but this time it was the Germans' turn to battle back. Took out 84 for 2-all, gave it the fist pump, and he was throwing for the set. Yes, he'd win it in spectacular fashion. The 126, 3 perfect, double 6 for some big man voodoo. The defending champ in trouble on the ropes, down 3-2. But he's the defending champion for a reason. Held firm in the 6th. How about this for 2-0? The 121 smooth, and that was a break. Then he held for 3 sets each, a 7th and final set. They kicked off with successive holds for 1-1. Clemens made it 3 straight holds on double 2, and look at the celebration. So good, it required 3 screenshots. You could feel the tension. We'd go the distance. Clemens was throwing first, and yes, he would hold his nerve for a German giant shocker. KO's the champ. Out clutches the champ. 4-3 your final, and he just couldn't believe it. Quite frankly, either could Snakebite. Major upset. No words, he said. I played a world champion and won. I'm so happy. This night was incredible. Okay, let's catch our breath for the final tie of the evening. Ricky Evans versus Michael Van Gerwen. MVG was the rapid one in the opening set. He dropped the first leg, but then rattled off 3 straight in no time at all, culminated by the 92 checkout. Bang, bang. The entire set played out in under 6 minutes, if you can believe it. Rat-a-tat-tat. They just motored along in the second. Evans raced out to a 2-1 advantage, then missed bullseye on 164. Costly. Why? Because look at this. Sensational. The mighty one punching out the 150 for 2-2. Explosive arrows, explosive reaction. The Englishman backstage with his head down. What a shot that was. He'd stamp his authority on the match with an 11-darter for a 2-sets advantage. An absolute clinic, tweeted Demolition Man. Unplayable, replied Dermot Snooker. The truth right there. Van Gerwen averaging 108 through 2. MVG playing sweet, sweet darts, said Dorian Brooker. Again, the truth. Third set went the distance as well. Both playing superb. Check out those averages. Sky high. But the Green Machine was getting the best of it. Double 16 for the cheeky smile. Evans on fire, but it was the Dutchman who was burning down the house. 3-0. He'd win the fourth as well. No stopping him. Even though Evans was brilliant, MVG was just too good. Sensational, really. A straight sets winner, 4-0 your final. I didn't expect him to play this well against me, he admitted. He was phenomenal. But you have to be prepared for everything, and prepared he was. So there you have it. Night 10 done and dusted. Cullen, Clemens, Van Gerwen, your winners. 2 7-set thrillers and an absolute onslaught today on High Roller Radio.